I'm currently recording with my Samsung S24 Plus, and what's amazing about this workflow with the Blackmagic Camera app is that as soon as I'm done with this video, because I'm using Syncthing, this exact file is going to go to my computer where I'm going to be able to load it directly into DaVinci Resolve. So I'm easily able to make quick videos just like this, have them available on my computer in original file size, plus a proxy if I would like due to the camera settings, and I can go ahead and edit it. And this makes video creation very fast compared to using my camera, transferring with SD cards. For things that are not as important, that are just like quick 1, 2, 3, I highly recommend this workflow. I'm going to show you how to do it in today's video. On a quick note, I am using Android, so most likely you're going to want to be doing this on Android. Otherwise, you're going to have some issues with it on iOS. So first of all, what is Syncthing? Syncthing is just a free and open source application. This is where you download it under downloads here. You could download it. They have a Windows setup. They have Sync Tracer. I would recommend this one. I believe this one from GitHub. It has a tray icon on the bottom. So when you'll have a tray icon on the bottom. The one I installed does not have this tray icon, but it's the same exact application. This just has an icon on the bottom. But what is Syncthing basically? Once you install Syncthing onto your computer, let's say this is your device 1 and you have Syncthing on your other device as well, you have to link these devices. So we'll take one of these and you'll link this. And how do you do this? With your device ID. If I open up my personal Syncthing here, if you go to actions, you'll have your ID here, which I'm not going to show you. This is like the last few digits of your ID, and you have remote devices. So you have to connect with a device. Once you connect with a device, nothing happens. You have to then choose a folder. So here I'll have, let's say, for example, on my Samsung phone, video folder. So on my phone, when I'm recording videos in Blackmagic Camera app or anywhere, honestly, you could do this with multiple folders as well, separate folders. I call this folder video folder. And now I'm going to take this folder and I'm going to share it with this device. It's very simple. When you go to Syncthing, you can do add folder and it's going to say what label do you want to put it. We can put example folder. Folder group, it's optional. We don't need it. Folder ID is the ID that how the computer identifies the folder. It's your ID. Just leave it default. And now it's telling you that where do you want this folder to be on your computer. So now on my computer, I am inside of my downloads folder in an example folder for us to see. And I have this folder called videos to share. If I right click on it, I should be able to file manage copy path and get the full path. I can put this path here, and now this is where this folder is linked. This folder ID is linked to this folder. I'll hit save. Okay, it's there. And I spelled it wrong, but that's just a label. So example folder. You know what? Let's share videos folder. So now basically on my computer, let's say device 2 is my computer. I've installed Syncthing. I have it running. I've connected the device with my phone, my Android phone. I've made this folder here. So let's go ahead and put it actually exactly there. This is the name of the folder. So this is what we've done so far. We've installed Syncthing on Android. We've installed Windows. You know what? Technically, we haven't really done it on Android. So on your Android device, what you're going to want to do is install Syncthing-Fork. If you look up Syncthing, you'll find Syncthing-Fork here. When you install it, the one that I currently have, it should look the same as yours, but this one is from the F-Droid App Store. So as you can see, I already have my desktop linked. I already have a phone and a Proxmox server. If you click on the top right, you'll be able to add a new device. Here, you'll be able to see discover devices on your local connection, or you can put in the device ID, or you can even scan the QR code, this is what I recommend you do. Once you've added the device, you're not going to have any folders yet. Now, all we have done is connected Syncthing devices. Now that I've made this folder on my computer, videos to share, or you could do it on the phone. You could do it the other way around. But I'm going to show you from the computer. When we open up Syncthing, we'll find here, share videos folder. This is the one, and it says unshared. So what I'm going to do is going to hit edit. I'm going to go to sharing, and I'm going to choose which device I want to send it to. This is not going to do anything immediately. It's just going to offer it to that device. So I'll put my phone, I'll hit save. And now on my device, on my phone, I should be getting a request. Well, I have it on auto accept. So share videos folder is already there and already went to my device. And now it's a send and receive folder, which means anything I put in this folder is going to go to my computer. So let's go ahead and open this. Let's add a file, test file dot text. Sure. Okay. We've added the file. Maybe we need to write to it. Hello 5, save. Okay. Now, if I open up my folder on my computer under videos to share, we do have this hidden ST folder for Syncthing, and it should sync very soon. There it is, testfile.txt. If I open it, hello 5. Now, if I put hello 20 and save that, it should also update back on my phone. test file.txt. Let's edit it. And there it is, hello 20. So that is how you sync it up. Now what you're able to do is go to your internal storage and save a specific folder that you want anywhere on your Android device. And when you go to the Blackmagic Camera app, when you scroll down, you'll find where do you want to save your media. Under Save Clips To, right here, you can put files. And then you can choose a folder. So I have it here under Sync with My Desktop, Blackmagic, and you can see these are all different video files that Blackmagic has created, and they've already synced with my desktop immediately. Now this is if you have Syncthing running all the time. If you go to your status here, I have under Force Start, Ignore Run Conditions, which means it's always going to run even when your phone turns on, it'll turn back on. Or you could do Follow Run Conditions. Follow Running Conditions basically means like every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes or every hour, it will sync for 10 minutes. This is if you have like I guess it's using a lot of battery life, which I haven't found it to be doing anything like that. It does use a little bit of RAM, as you can see. If you do want to turn it off temporarily or you want to save battery life, you could put following run conditions. Now it's going to, you can see all the running conditions. Syncthing is allowed to run on mobile data, but mobile data is not connected. Syncthing is allowed to run on Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is currently connected. So now you can see Syncthing is not running. Reason, you enabled run according to time schedule, and the last sync was 59 minutes ago. So every 59 minutes, every hour, it's going to run for 5, 10, or whatever minutes that you have it set. That's if you do following run conditions. I always leave it on Force Start. So now basically what you've done is you've linked a specific folder on your device to a specific folder on your second device. And you can even add a third device if you even wanted to have a mesh network. And this is going to be send and receive. So anything that happens on this folder will happen on this folder. Inside of Syncthing, there are more advanced options. If we go to our folder and we try to edit it, under advanced, you can see the folder type. You can have send and receive, which means anything that you receive is going to copy. Anything that you put in there is going to get send and receive. Or you can have a send only, or receive only, or receive encrypted. Syncthing always makes direct connections if it's able to, but if it's not able to make a direct connection, it's able to continue to sync for you with a relay, which is you can make encrypted. It says Syncthing relay traffic is encrypted. All data transferred between Syncthing devices are end-to-end encrypted with TLS, well, whether the connection is direct or via a relay. The relay itself only retransmits encrypted bytes. It cannot read or inspect the file. So most likely you're going to have direct connections anyway, but if you're not able to make a direct connection, you can still end up getting syncing your files at a slower speed with the relay, of course. So that's it. That's a little overview of Syncthing and how I basically set it up with my phone and to my computer. So that way I can easily send any video files that I take with my Blackmagic Camera app, or I can send any files technically. You can make multiple folders, but I mostly use it for the Blackmagic Camera app, and I also use it for KeePass, and it sends it and it's directly to my computer device. Now, if you have a third device or a phone or a server that you have on all the time, you can create these other devices and also link them up the same way. And you can have a mesh network. This can also be used to back up things, to save things. You can make it send only, meaning one device has the main source of truth and you just want to send it to all the other devices. For example, if you, let's say you wanted, you could have Blackmagic Camera app on this one device and make it send only. And these two devices will be receive only for, let's say, a specific folder. So then any new files that I add to this device will get sent here. Any files that I delete from here will get deleted from here. So this is what happens when send only. Whatever, this is the source of truth. It's looking at this folder. What's in this folder? All the other devices should have this when you set it to receive only. There's different ways you can use Syncthing. You can obviously do more advanced things with it, but hopefully this has been helpful. This is available on iOS, but they do have some background running limitation, which means that it will not run in the background 24/7 as you can do it on Android. I think it has like a limit. Every so often it can turn it on unless you keep the app open yourself. But it still does work as long as you keep the app open yourself. iOS just limits the amount of background usage an app can use. This works on iOS, on Android, on Windows, on Mac, and Linux. It's open source, cross-platform, free and open source, end-to-end encrypted. Let me know if you have any other questions, and thank you for watching.